courage and leadership. In the land of Persia, there lived a young Jewish orphan named Hadassah. Little did she know she would one day become queen and change the course of history. The search for a new queen. King Xerxes, the ruler of Persia, sought a new queen after Queen Vashti disobeyed him. A grand search was conducted to find the most beautiful and virtuous maiden in the kingdom. Young women from all over the kingdom were brought to the palace to undergo beauty treatments and preparation to meet the king. Among them was Esther, a Jewish orphan being raised by her cousin Mordecai. Esther's rise to queenhood. Esther, with her captivating beauty and grace, won the favor of everyone who saw her, including the king. The king is captivated by Esther's beauty and purity and chooses her to be his queen. The threat. Meanwhile, the king's advisor Haman plots to exterminate all the Jews in Persia. Mordecai urges Esther to use her position to intercede on behalf of her people. Also, Mordecai pleads with Esther to speak to the king. At first, Esther was hesitant because approaching the king without being summoned could cost her life. Esther's courageous act. Despite her fears, Esther decides to approach the king, risking her own life for the sake of her people. Queen Esther prepares herself and asks for 3 days of prayer, and then she will go in before the king and ask the king to save God's people. After 3 days, Queen Esther made herself ready. She directly went to the throne room of the king. And when the king saw her, he smiled and held out his golden scepter. And Queen Esther came near and touched the scepter. She invites the king and Haman to a special dinner. After the king and Haman accept the invitation, Queen Esther welcomes the king and Haman. After a few minutes, Queen Esther will stand and reveal Haman's wicked plans. Victory and celebration. King Xerxes is outraged by Haman's treachery and orders his execution. He grants Queen Esther and Mordecai permission to issue a decree allowing the Jews to defend themselves. The Jews are saved from destruction, and Queen Esther's bravery is celebrated throughout the land. She is hailed as a hero and a symbol of courage and leadership. Esther's story teaches us that true leadership requires courage, even in the face of great danger. Her bravery saved her people and changed the course of history forever. It also reminds us that true beauty and leadership come from within, not just from outward appearances. And always remember the verse in the book of Isaiah 41 verse 10, which says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand."